Hello, I'm Rex Smith. You're about to see excerpts of my 90-minute, two-act, one-man show, Confessions of a Teen Idol. You know, I've worn a lot of different hats in my career. Hard rocker, teen idol, superhero, primetime, daytime, Broadway movie star. And in this show, I wear each of those hats. So join me on a 40-year journey of a young rock and roller to the guy you see here today. Enjoy Confessions of a Teen Idol.
Don't you worry about your heart. If you got love with the perfect stranger, hope for morning will show. If you got love for a perfect stranger.
I'm walking through the main floor and I hear some woman going, Rex, Rexy, Rexy, oh Rexy. I'm going, oh my God, it's a housewife from Queens that's like had too much to drink. I'm ignoring it. I keep walking, Rexy, Rexy. Finally, I turn and it's Elizabeth Taylor. But Rexy, Rexy. And I go, Liz, darling.
He wakes up and finds himself a stranger in her room. She slips beneath the covers, hopes that love is coming soon. If you find love with a perfect stranger, don't you worry about your heart. If you got love with a perfect stranger, oh, the morning will show. If you got love,
You're going to sign a contract for life, giving me a piece of you. Or I'll kill you. And I turn just in time to see a ham-sized fist crush into my left eye. Like a Humphrey Bogart movie, a dark hole opened up and I fell down in it. Then I hear a, hey! And then he goes, you can't do that! Come back here! And I run through the office, I see his door, and I go in there and I shut the door behind me. And there he was, biggest music manager in the business. I said, my name's Rex and I'm gonna be a rock star.
that's my rock and roll dream. Close up to it dancing.
You're not getting signed to Epic. You're getting signed to Columbia Records. I'm 21 years old. Tomorrow night, I'm headlining Madison Square Garden.
You're never too old to rock and roll. I said, hey, little lady, you're talking with the boys in the bed. Well, did your mama know that you've been at the show and getting out of hand?
Then, the Teen Idol hit the fan.
I don't think you can hear you down there. Can you make it a little louder?
You're smiling, it's okay. You take my breath away.
Sorry, keep going. You'll be okay.
Water from a spring on a sizzling summer day. Will you take my breath away?
I pushed off the bottom. I came up. I took his hand. He said, how's $1 million to do Solid Gold next year? You never know what people are thinking in Hollywood. Free theater in Central Park. Had no idea where it was going. A year and a half later, Shepperton Studios. 10 months making the movie. That's a lot of swordplay. And soon the moon will smolder and the winds will drive. Yes, a man grows older, but his soul remains alive. All those tremulous stars still glitter, and I will survive. Let my heart grow colder and as bitter as a falcon in the night. It's a Wednesday matinee. In the front row, dead center. Suddenly, at the top of the second act, there's a 16-year-old boy sitting there, and he's burning a hole through me. Wherever I am on stage, he's not watching anything but me. So much so that when we did the bows, Diane said, do you see that kid looking at you? I went out into the lobby. I'm signing autographs. This young man comes up. I take a Polaroid with him. I say, what's your name? He says, Brandon. I said, you seem like a very intense young man. Are you interested in the arts? And I looked up. And I knew at that moment I was looking at my firstborn son.
Brandon's dad, Rex Smith.
Sunset Boulevard, Headline Boulevard. Getting here is only the beginning. Sunset Boulevard, Jackpot Boulevard. Once you've won, you have to go on winning.
This is a movie.